Oh, welcome to Flevo. Uh, no, not Flevo. Lukov, round 2. Uh, this is the E race. I was not ready to do this. Mackenzie, can you screen share? There we go. Now we can see.
I'm screen sharing.
There we go. Now we can see. So,
All right, so we have all the drivers except for maybe a couple drivers that are not able to arrive, and it's overcast now. Yeah, it could rain during the race. As everyone goes out, for their qualifying session, they need to get these crucial laps in. Yeah, it could rain later in the session. So yeah, everyone has to rush out to possibly avoid the rain.
it appears that a couple people haven't made it out quickly enough. Like, they're going to be half a lap behind the rest of the pack, which could be good for distraction-wise, but hopefully they don't get caught up by rain. And
So yeah, everyone is currently starting a lap. Um I think Fro is the one that is currently setting his lap first. So yeah, let's see what is Fro doing. No, I don't think Fro is no longer front of the pack anymore. I think it is. I'm not sure who's at the front of the pack, but it is the red car for sure. So I think it is maybe Sebastian Cato that is currently leading the pack for qualifying. So now Sebastian Cato, he's already midway through sector 2, and it is a green sector 1 because Zero now has taken purple sector 1. So let's see what Zero can do. Sebastian Cato can he keep that fastest second sector. Now he rounds the very long right hander and onto the triple chicane. Can Sebastian Cato retain pole as he comes across the line, and it is a 103.1, so that is a very, very quick lap, but I think he can go faster than that. As Giacomo goes P2, Jesper goes P3, overtaking man 15. He's at a really high stinker. Zero Denial goes P2, only 1.5 tenths behind, as Andy goes pole 103 flat. So yeah, very, very good lap by Andy. Yeah, the top 3 securing at least the fastest sector, and securing the fastest sector 3, Sebastian Cato securing the fastest middle sector, and Zero Denial securing the fastest first sector. So can anyone of those drivers that have not set a lap or are still behind set set um set a faster sector time than the top 3? As 21K Clouds, he just went to the right.
I don't think he's on a lap right now, so he's probably getting out of the way of all the other cars.
Yeah, and we have a huge train. You have a huge train for qualifying. Starting with Dynamo Monkey, and that's another one, and that's another train starting with, I think, is one of the H71 cars. So, looks like GD David, he set a purple first sector. That could be interesting for. That could be very, very interesting. GD David, he's really had a bad first round, as and he wants to do better for this round here at Lukov, as he goes to the double left-hander. You go flick it right and then steer all the way to the right, keeping it on the line there. As now GD David goes through the triple chicane, and it's that pole for GD David. It comes across the line. No, it is not pole. It's only just just a mere 10th behind Andy. As now Carsten, he's a purple second sector. Let's see what Carsten can do as he comes across the line. Is that pole for Carsten? Yes, it is a pole for Carsten the Killer. 102.979. That is a very, very good lap. As Andy, he's at a purple second sector. Is that pole for Andy? I don't think he's on the lap now. Yeah, I think he is. My van, no, he did not abandon that lap. Oh, it's raining now. Oh, that's qualifying over. That is qualifying over. Andy's gonna take pole position. Andy's gonna take pole position. 102.911. Mark Anthony, he's not. He's going to be starting 18th. Zach is going to start last. Oh no, never mind. Mark Anthony's gonna go 8th. I think. Yeah, Zach's gonna start last. Yeah, unfortunate for Zach. Yeah, very, very unfortunate for Zach, and that is qualifying over. Andy takes pole, and Carsten gets on the front row for Envision. Cole Bacon's, I think that is re-ends the course. So, yeah, I think Zach is just going to complete his lap and exit out the car.
Now he still has a chance to do a at least semi-decent lap. I think he can probably get at least past Kokasai, because they said that I think the rain percentage was only 14%, but yeah, he's definitely not going to be fighting for pole. Especially since he just corner cut that corner, and he backed out of that lap.
Very interesting quality here. As the rain pops out of nowhere here, and it kind of surprised everyone. Now everyone's just kind of getting used to the conditions, seeing what will happen in the race. Might as well take 3 minutes to do it. Go out there, put on the inters, see how the conditions feel.
I don't think there's enough rain for inters right now, so I think it's just people practicing on softs. Here is he. Let's see. Zach getting ready to start another lap, trying to make sure that he doesn't start last. It will be hard with all the rain, but I think he has a decent chance to get a good lap in. Getting beautiful corner apexes here through Sector 1. Not going too wide there, which means he's carrying a fair chunk of speed. Misses the apex of that corner just a tad, but nothing too big. And he hits that apex fairly well. Could have gone a little bit tighter, but it was a good corner. Takes that corner beautifully. I don't think you could... It's really hard to make sure that you don't go too deep or too shallow into that corner at the end of Sector 2. And he doesn't go wide through the long right-hander, which means he has a fairly good shot of setting a decent lap as long as he doesn't mess up the chicane. And he doesn't, I don't think. But that rain is affecting people a lot more than I thought it would. He only sets like a 104 or something, I think. Maybe even a 105. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here we have the Lukov track map. As you can see, there are 16 corners. We're going to be having a 40-lap race around this track. If it is raining during that entire thing, this could get interesting. Most crucial corners, probably turn 1 and turn 8, I would say. Turn 1 is, you can theoretically get it flat with softs on like new softs on a dry track, but it is incredibly hard, and running wide at that corner immediately kills your lap. It can take off at least a second, probably 2 if you don't do it right. And then number 8, or yeah, turn 8, it's basically a hairpin with a kink at the end. If you run wide at turn 8 and cut the turn 9 corner, it doesn't cost you a whole lot of time, but it really hampers your run down to turn 10. And if you cut it enough, then you can get disqualified from the race because of how powerful that cut can be.
Yeah, one of those examples will be from last season where Young EB9 he cut the corner and he got a disqualification from qualifying and a couple of penalty points, which wasn't good for for the team he was racing in. So so I do think turn 8, 9, and turn 8 and 9 will be monitored very heavily due to how powerful the cut is. And another challenging part of the track I would say is it's about turn 10 and turns 10 to 12, because you need to get the apex right. You need to go very deep into the corner without getting that slowdown. So yeah, if you get that corner cut, then yeah, you're pretty much done. As we are gonna have lights, and this should be lights on the way we go. I'm not sure who is leading, who's gonna get the whole shot to turn 1, but I think you should be able to.
I had a stream malfunction. I have to restart the game real quick. So hopefully we won't miss the start. I'm going back as quick as I can. Alright, we did miss the start, damn it.
Yeah, apparently stream died, so sorry for that, everyone.
Okay. Go ahead. Wait, I gotta... Alright. Sorry. Stream suddenly died.
So yeah, and
we're back.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, but Carsten has taken the lead from Cole Bacon's man pifting and the G David. Now Carsten is going to go very wide through the right hander. You do not want to go wide through there. You're going to lose a lot of time. So as we end lap 1, Carsten is going to take the lead from man pifting. It is Cole Bacon's man pifting sets the fastest lap for 107.333. Zach sets a 106.4. So yeah, that's a very good first lap by Zach. He's made a couple of places already. As that's a huge battle. Carsten goes extremely wide through the corner. That is not what you want to do during qualifying and the race itself. So yeah, man 15 takes the lead now. It's Cole Bacon's gonna try and get past Carsten, and he did get past Carsten. Now Astro gets past Carsten, though Carsten's lost 3 positions, and now gonna lose, and could possibly lose a lot more. So yeah, not a good second lap for Carsten. Now he's gonna fight the Astro box back for that third place. Andy trying to get past Astro and Carsten, the championship leader, trying to extend the lead as much as he can from Dynamonkey, because Dynamonkey is all the way down into P10 due to that bad qualifying he had. a couple minutes ago, and ROBLOX has a 105.333. So yeah, that is a very, very quick lap by Astro, considering it is in the rain. Man 15, he currently has a half a second lead, so he could try and extend it. Astro takes P2 from his co-Bacons, and now Carson and Andy are going side by side, going into the hairpin. And yeah, Carson is still ahead of Andy, so yeah, Andy trying every single way to get past Carson. I think he did get past Carson, but I think he outbraked himself a little so much there, and that's cost him a little bit of time. But that's not going to affect him too much because of the slipstream that. Yeah, it is due to the slipstream. So now, yeah, we have a couple of battles going on. Which is for the lead between Man 15, it's called Big International, and Carson, Andy, and David. Oh, whoa!
Someone just
David.
absolutely cut the corner in the back. I have no idea who that
David.
was.
Yeah, that was David. He just went. He just went completely offline.
We're getting word it was a MGU-L failure. Very disappointing to see.
Whoa, but that was very, very unusual by David. Yeah, what just happened there? It was pretty shocking. Yeah. GD David, his race has unfortunately come to an end on that 4. So yeah, that's not a great start to the season, isn't it, for GD David? As now called Bacons, he's trying to charge Man 50 for the lead, and he gets a corner cut, and that's going to cost him a couple of positions. That's going to drop him all the way down to P4. So yes, the corner cut here is extremely strict. So yeah, one example would be turn 1, Carson going very, very wide through the very long left-hander. That's not what you want to do again. Yeah, just a little FYI. Yeah, the corner cut is very, very strict. So let's say example you go wide at turn 1, that's going to cost you about a second. So yeah, you do not want to corner cut around Lukov. So
yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, that is.
I've driven this track before, and it is a track you don't want to make too many mistakes at, because you can lose time very quickly. And as we saw, a few drivers have already at the front here have already kind of started to do that, but they're still in that slipstream, so it's not the end of the world for them. They're all together, but it's Bacons who still leads with Astro in second.
Yeah, and we do have Koek suffering from lag, so that's pretty unfortunate. Zach having a somewhat of an apparent turn glitch. I'm not sure what is a turn glitch, but okay. So yeah, Bacons has taken the lead from Astro. Bacons he's had the pace all weekend. All week. Sorry about that. Yeah, Bacons he's been matching He's been matching the likes of Sebastian, Andy, and other quick drivers. So yeah, Bacons could be on target to win this race. As ROBLOX Gaming as well, he's also had a similar pace to drivers like Andy, Dino Monkey, and yeah, the rest. Astro, he's trying to gain back points after a not so great round 1 for Astro, the reigning champion. So yeah, let's see what Lukov gives to the viewers watching at home. As Andy, he takes a P3 from M15. As Bacons went slightly wide there, so that's going to compromise his speed a little bit. As the rest, they are currently on the slipstream train from Bacons, Astro, Andy, and the rest behind. So yes, this is pretty much a 6-car battle for the lead. As Andy takes the lead, where did that come from? That was a great run through turn 1. Andy takes the lead, but I don't think Astro and Bacons want to give it up. Andy slightly compromises his line, but I don't think that's going to affect him too much. Astro loses 2 positions within the first sector, so that is not a great sector 1 for Astro, isn't it? As Andy goes slightly wide, and that's going to compromise a little bit of his speed. So now Bacons retakes the lead from Astro. from Andy, sorry, as Andy goes very wide again, and that is going to drop him all the way down to 4th place. So yeah, from that great run to in turn 1, then yeah, that not so great sector 2, as now Man Pifting, he's going to try challenge Andy. Oh no, wait, no, Andy is challenging Man Pifting, sorry. Now Andy is trying to get past Man Pifting, Astro, and Bacon's all into turn 1. He said, and he takes a very, very aggressive line through turn 1, but that did not work out. So Andy, he's going to try and make it up for. He's going to try and make that up through the S's in sector 1. And now Andy gets up into P3. Astro drops to P4. Now Man Pifting taking the lead. No, Bacon takes the lead now. So yeah, this is a very, very good battle we're seeing here in round. Here seeing in Lukov.
I mean, we already seen. It looks like Matt Piffing, and since I have got back up to the bunch back here. Sebastian, it looks like has fallen off just a little bit, but he isn't 100% out of it, as I would say. I'm also very surprised these guys have went on to the soft compound tire. I wonder if it's going to be a bit wetter later in the race for them to go in the inters. I'm not too sure what their strategy is right now. It's kind of just a shot in the dark at the moment. Even though...
Oh, Man Pifting! Yeah, he's made a huge mistake going from the exit of turn 1. And now Carsten's got to try and take P4 from Man Pifting. Now it's called Bacon's. He's trying to run away with the lead right now. 4/10 there is the advantage, and now the rest are going to try and catch up to him. Sebastian he's dropped off a little bit there, but I think he can catch up by the slipstream.
Yeah, I think Sebastian also made a mistake in the back. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was caught there, but he also made a mistake as well, and he's now way in the back. I believe he's out of slipstream range now, so still time though. It's not over yet. There's still like 31 laps to go, so still lots of racing left. And someone has gone into the inters. It is Tony.
Oh, Andy! Andy has made a huge mistake. Andy has made a huge mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still in the slipstream, so he's not out of it. But Sebastian is now technically back into it now because that fallen back from Endai has put Sebastian back in the slipstream.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I think it's raining a lot heavier right now. As Man Pifting
made a mistake. Oh, it's definitely starting to rain harder now.
Yeah,
these guys have now got to start thinking to start. Maybe it's time we switch to the inters or even the wets.
Yeah, this is very, very crucial. They got to think now. It is a do or die situation right now, as it is raining slightly heavier right now. It's raining heavier than usual in the past few laps. So yeah, this is a huge decision to make by these drivers in front, and the drivers behind could be making a huge decision right here. They have pretty much every single driver here has a huge decision to make. Tony has decided to gamble onto the intermediates. So yeah, Tony is taking a huge gamble.
Yeah, the person we all should be watching right now is Tony M21. He went onto the inters extremely early. We'll have to see if it pays off. The front runners do not pit just yet, but everyone is now watching Tony M21 right now to see if it's enough, if it's the right time to put on the inters. And Sebastian made a move on Mark Anthony.
Yeah, so Mark Anthony, he's making a great charge right now. He's making a charge through the field all of a sudden. So yeah, where did that pace come from Mark Anthony? And yeah, looks like the percentage has been revealed by Carsten. So I think, if I'm correct, the rain percentage is above the track water percentage. So I think what I can assume it is 15% rain and 11% track water. So
yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it is. So I don't think it's the best time to go on to the intermediate and Man
goes really wide.
Oh, that was a very very wide line by man 15. I think all the drivers are starting to experience a little bit of that. Yeah, they're just starting to experience a little bit of that understeer now. As Koek has gone in for the Inters, I believe. As now Astro is still leading. Andy has gone past Carsten. Looks like he had a good run through the S's and now to the hairpin. Can Andy take the lead? Yes, he does take the lead, but Astro's not gonna give that one up, isn't he? So yeah, through the back straight, who's going to take the lead? Looks like Astro's going to get the extension. Oh, whoa, Bacon's went a little bit wide there. He's losing a lot of time to. He's losing quite a bit of time to the top three, and that could bring Sebastian Vettel, Mark, and Man 15 along. So yeah, this is a very very huge battle for the lead right now. This is great racing we're seeing again. The previous round we had Dino Monkey and Andy fighting it for the lead. Now we have pretty much a. Oh, Bacon is in. Bacon has come in for his pit stop. Man 15 as well. So yeah, could that be a monkey see monkey do? So and Zero has come in as well. So
it looks like more slicks, if I'm right. Can't tell. Yeah, it's slicks.
Yeah, they have gone to slicks. Yeah, gone to slicks. So they are gambling right now because. Oh, whoa! Zero went on to the Inters. So yeah, Zero making a huge gamble. Everyone's pretty much making a huge gamble. You can't tell if the rain's gonna get heavier or not. So
I just want to mention something.
Yeah,
like look now, like everyone's going on the Inters by the looks of it, the front rows. But we do have two new retirements: Dustin MC and S2. It seems like they were both just retirement issues. However, Dustin's was a turbo failure, so very disappointing to see. He had great pace all weekend. So it was very disappointing to see, and it seems like S2 has just retired on his own. He's pulled into the pits.
Yeah, and looks like Carsten, Andy, and Mark, they're all coming in. The Invasion boys are coming in. Andy's coming in. Sebastian's coming in. Astro's gonna stay out for I think another lap or two. So yeah, this all to play for right now. You either go into the hard or you go into the. You either go to the slicks or you go to the intermediates. Everyone's going into the inters right now. Jasper, I think he has gone to the intermediates.
I have a bad feeling that Bacon's might be in trouble. Now we have no idea what the strategy is. We have no idea what the percent is too much. But everyone went on to a completely different. Well, at least half of the field's gone into intermediate tires. But like Astro Region, I don't think they have pitted yet. And Karsten, who is on inters, is right behind them as well.
Yeah, he's really gone past them. He's really gone past Bacon. So yeah, this could be a huge strategy blunder by it's called Bacon's Astro and Regional. They have a choice to make. Do they go into the house or do they go into the Inters? But Inters should be the more favorable time right now. Astro comes in. Regional should be coming in right now. Does Astro go onto the Inters? As you see Astro and Regional going into the pits. Is that Inters? Yes, it is Inters for AstroBox Gaming. Regional should be going onto the intermediates as well. So there is a huge strategy blunder by those that decide to gamble and stay on the dry compound tires, which is the hard tires. So yeah, Man 15, Cole Bacons and so Bacons and the A71 boys, they are pretty much have ruined this race, but I think they're going to be keeping their hopes up high. So that yeah.
Yeah, huge strategy blunder for Bacon. Now he's still keeping up with Castain. Now we don't know what the weather radar is, but seems like just a really bad strategy called from Bacon's team, and as well as Karsten made a mistake.
Karsten. Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, you cannot make a mistake here or you will lose a much time. And what's going on with Hendai?
What was
and
that?
Bacons is back into the lead.
What was that by Andy? That was very unusual mistake. Yeah, Andy was asking what was that corner cut. Mark Anthony sprint so much earlier so he can make the corner, which is understandable because he did not want to make any corner cuts around Lukov because the corner cuts here are so strict that it's just extremely strict. So Bacon's went slightly wide there, so that's not what you want to do.
And I did mistakenly look like it happened now. He's already back up in first and in the lead, and Bacon's is now starting to fall off because he is about to get killed. Unless Bacon's and Bacon's can keep up to his end. And Endai, wow! He just gained another mind. Excuse that. Wow. Mark Anthony is looking to retake the lead from this race. And Karsten and his teammate right behind him. Endai looking to hold on. Bacon in the back here, just hanging on with all of his life. Mark Anthony, Endai, Karsten battling for the lead, heading into the fast chicane as known as the final corner. And Endai looks like Mark Anthony has the lead right now. Endai looking to take back to position so far. Karsten looking to take the second place. They're still side by side. Endai looks like he still has the lead. Mark Anthony is still hanging on for dear life right behind Endai. They are side by side for the lead. Karsten now kind of falling in the back. Who will take the lead out of this corner? Mark Anthony looks like he has the edge on Endai. And it looks like no, Endai is looking to come back at him. No, Mark Anthony takes the lead.
Yeah, this is a great battle between Mark, Andy, and Karsten. And Mark goes like wide though, so does Andy as well. So yeah, some of the drivers taking very cautious lines because obviously it is bucketing down here in the Lukov. Andy's lost a lot of time. He's now being challenged by Karsten the Killer, and this is an Envision 1-2. Mark Anthony, he's a reserve here for Envision. He's replacing Dud for this round. He's gonna be racing in the EM Cup in a couple hours time. So yeah, Mark is leading, and he could take a good haul of points for Envision and himself in the EO Cup. And now Andy's losing loads of time to the drivers like to the likes of Carlson and Astro. So yeah, he could be taking it too cautiously.
Mark Anthony made a mistake. Big mistake. And now arriving on the scene is Astro. And Mark Anthony went from first to third within about 5 seconds. That just shows you what a corner cut will cost you at this track if you're leading for 2 seconds. Endai retakes the lead.
Yeah, that was a very critical mistake by Mark Anthony, and now he's dropped all the way down to P3. And now he went from leading to now battling his teammate for P2. Mark Anthony, he's now gonna try and catch back up to Andy as quick as he can because he do not want to get stuck in that dirty air.
Funny how much time it's cost you. Also, I just want to take a look. Tony M, the guy who pitted very early for Inters, is up to 14th. He was 17th, so he made a few positions up there. But we have the two Envision teammates battling for second place. Astro in the back. He's not out of this one. And also, Sebastian there. Sorry, excuse me. Sebastian in the back there as well, but he has a long ways to go. He has to get to France in order to get to them so far. He is about that far back. But Endai looks like he has a comfortable lead so far. For now, if he doesn't make a mistake. And Karsten goes wide. A little bit. Astro now right on the rear bumper of his car. We'll see what goes on here next. No, they're all fairly wide. Astro, though, look at him. He's picking up all the positions so far. Meanwhile, in the back, the only few battles we could see currently at the back is ROBLOX and maybe just and oh no, there's a move for 16th.
Yeah, the feud is pretty much really spread out. So yeah, the only battle that's happening the only real battle that's happening right now is between the top four. Yeah, just separated by just 2.1 seconds. Sebastian Vettel, he could be in the fight if he picks up this pace. As Carson made a huge mistake, and that's allowed Astro to. Oh no, it looks like Carson he did that well to recover that bit of time to get ahead of ROBLOX. Oh, Astro lost a bit of speed there. Sebastian Vettel goes in, and that is. Oh, whoa! Looks like from what I'm hearing, the driver's saying that the rain is decreasing. So Sebastian Vettel he went in immediately, and that could switch up the race a little bit. This could turn the race
Is he
on
going
its head.
to the hearts? Is it going to be dry enough for that? Strategy call.
Yeah, so according to Sebastian, the rain percentage drops 9%. So that is a huge rain, and there is a slight rain decrease, but not that. But
you know whose race is also saved? Bacon's. If he's still on the slicks, his race might not be out just yet. There's still
and Pipping as well.
It's
dry. It's drying. So yeah, it looks like the gamble has really paid off. And now Mark Anthony has made a mistake, or maybe not.
Andy is now looking now. Andy, jeez, apologies. Andy is looking, and Mark Anthony, Astro, and Kester now got to start thinking to themselves.
Oh,
Mark Anthony makes a huge mistake in the back.
Mark Anthony. Yeah, I think he made a little bit of a mistake before that crucial track extension, and now Andy has a 1.8 second lead now, and that is allowing Carsten and Astro to catch back up. So now Mark Anthony, he's still got lots of work to do, and Semi is in. He could be going on to the hard tires. He could be following suit. And now everyone else could be following suit as well if the rain dries up quickly.
Yeah, Anti has the lead. So far, and Andy. And now Karsten, look at Astros in the back. He's trying to catch up to Karsten. Karsten is now looking in his rearview mirror, headed into the first corner as we speak. As now, oh no, Astro made a mistake. Well, he's not that far back. He'll catch it. He'll catch back up to him. And now Dino Bucket in the pits. Oh my goodness, what is happening so far in this race? It was a rain race. That was a dry race. Actually, it was a dry start. Rain as of now, and now it's drying up. It seems to be yes, Karsten. Looking about. Apologies for my laughter. I have just thought of something. But no, and yeah, it looks like a comfortable for the front four. The only person that's close to the fourth right now is Bacon's, who is 8.5 to the leader. But I believe he's like 4 seconds back to Astro. But no, it's pretty quiet so far. But Bacon's is the guy to watch right now. He's in fifth and he's still on slicks. So no, it's good to see Bacon still has the pace right now. The only person he has to worry about, if I believe man picking is on the inters, I'm not 100% sure. But no, yeah, Bacon's is coming back.
Oh, Jasper's in.
Oh, Jasper is in the pit.
Yeah, so everyone could be following suit soon if the rain stops in a couple laps time. I'm not, but you can't predict this kind of stuff because that's how the system works. Yeah, you can't tell when the rain will end. you can't tell when the ring will end.
Yeah. Oh, and we have another retirement. It is I'm gonna butcher this. What's it called? Digital, yeah. Sounds like it was an
digital.
Digital. It sounds like it was an MGU J failure. So very sad to see. We'll see him in the next race. But no, he was up there in the field today. But it's sad to see that he has to retire. So, but we turned back our attention to the front four pretty much. Oh yeah, no, sorry. There's something in front I want to see. Matt Piffin is on the hards, so it's interesting to see that. Another battle here. We got Tony and 21K Clouds, I'll say, battling for 15th. Let's see what the move here is like.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you, but we have a huge battle going on between Costa and Astro for the final podium spot. As Astro, he's gonna pass Costa, but I don't think Costa will want to give that up. Yeah, if Costa can bring out that hog rider pace, I think he can get past Astro and probably catch up to Mark Anthony.
You know, it's good to see that that the Inters are still looks like they have pace, but with 14 laps to go, if the track starts really to dry up, is it even worth it? But wait, Bacon.
Zero denial in Giacomo.
Yeah, Bacon's. Look at Bacon's. He's catching up. Bacon's is looking to catch up. He's on the hards, and he is getting tons of time. Is it maybe time to put on the dry tires? It seems like that so far, because Bacon's is making a lot of time up.
Yeah, man pifting as well. This could benefit those that decide to stay on the hards, and yeah, look, and looks like the rewards looks like it has benefited them in the long run. So now Bacon's has caught up to Carson and AstroBox Gaming, and Andy is in as well, and he has gone in. He's decided to say no more and go onto the hard tires. Carson is in as well. So
it's mediums.
Yep. Yeah.
Carson overshot. That's gonna lose him a little time. But sorry to interrupt you. But if you're Bacon's and Man Piffing, you are screaming in joy right now, because now Code Bacon's is right behind Astro, and up ahead you can see Mark Anthony. Bacon's is surely going to take the lead of this race.
Yeah, and Bacon's, he has the slipstream of AstroBox Gaming, which is going to help a lot. So yeah, Bacon's and Man Piffing, yeah, they must be having a sigh of relief right now, as the rain, I think has fully stopped.
No, it's still raining a bit.
Yeah, it is still raining a bit, but still, Bacon's has already gone past Astro. Mark Anthony, he went to cut the whole corner there, and yeah, it is very, very easy to make a mistake by going to the pits like that. Yeah, Mark Anthony and AstroBlox have come in, but I think they might
sorry
have
to
come in
interrupt
late.
you. Someone is stopped in turn 1 or turn 2. I don't know who that is. It's
Sammy.
a wall and he's out.
Yeah, Sammy is out. As I saw Astro overshoot the pits, so that it's going to cost him a little bit of time. You do not want to overshoot your pit box, because that's gonna cost you a lot of time. We've seen a lot of drivers overshoot the pit box, and those times, so that's not what. So that is not what you want to do.
Yeah, it sounds like it was just a crash from 21K Clouds, so no failures there, but no, it sounds like he just hit the wall and he is out of this race. Yeah, Bacon's and Man Piffing are going to be the two people to look at here. and all the other early people who went onto the tires, because they are now a factor into this race. The only person who is still on inters, and I'm questioning them at the moment, is Regional. Why is he on the inters? That is a big question. This man has thought to himself, I think it's dry enough, or wet enough, apologies, to stay out here. Well, clearly it's not, because Mark Anthony is going to swip around the outside and take 5th. And his teammate will follow suit very soon, too. So I don't know what the strategy call is. Regional still battling, though. I don't know how. Is it maybe getting wet again? Because it looks like the race. Mark Anthony makes another mistake. That's his 3rd mistake of the day today. It looks like
it is raining heavier.
It's raining harder. What is this race?
Man, Pitney has gone in. He's gone in. What is going on?
Hang on, folks. It's just raining, starting to rain harder again.
This race is just... Yeah, the race is just... getting turned upside down.
Are you kidding me? Is it not? What? Oh my gosh, it looks like it's pouring outside.
Yeah, it is bucketing down. Andy has gone to the wet tires.
What is happening? We need to know what is happening, because Regional is now in 2nd place. All that strategy that I was like...
Bacon must be punching the air right now.
Now he's punching air. Now he's punching air. This race is crazy. It was wet, dry, wet again.
Reggie predicted this? How has Reggie predicted this? This is absolutely brilliant by Regional. By Regional Veloce.
Maybe I shouldn't have talked all that to Andy. Andy strategists are good. They're actually good. Regional now is surely going to take the lead this race. Now he's on the inters. Now, is it wet tires or is it inter tires? It looks wet just by the looks of it.
This is already 2 rounds in, and we're already having
wet conditions.
Banger of the season.
But Bacons is on the inters?
Yeah,
well, he's out of the pits, but he didn't lose that much time. And Astro is still on the mediums. He is going to be aquaplaning like a boat. That is going to be very slow. Hopefully he makes it back to the pits without spinning or anything. So, no Tony M's in the pits. Tony M21 is in 10th. Now, I don't know if it's because he hasn't pitted yet. Yeah, it is. But don't count him out just yet for points. He has had a good race so far. A good comeback race. But Astro is just looking at Astro now. Is he gonna say, I'm waiting for the rain now to stop, so my chances of winning are high? He's looking to pull a regional strategy off and a Code Bacon strategy. It's funny how it works. Code Bacon's went to the stayed on the slicks, paid off for him, only though for 2 laps later it started to pour and Regional got the head of the strategy, and now but Regional did pit and he's in 7th. So no, it's not the end of the world. He knew it was a good strategy call, and I apologize for what I said. But look at this rain. It is pouring. I've never seen any type of conditions like this before, or at least that it rained for a little rain, so it was still slicks out. Then it rained for a bit, and then then it went dry again, and then it started to pour. So what a race this has been so far, and this is only the 2nd race of the season for the I believe the European Cup, and to see this kind of race in the 2nd, very early in the season, is amazing to see. It's great to see. Good racing too. As now Code Bacon is looking to make a move on man piffing to take 2nd place. Oh no, he's battling for 2nd at the moment. And will he get the slipstream? Looks like he is. Will he take the lead? Oh, this act. Sorry, apologies. This is for the lead. I don't know why I thought it was second place. Man Piffing still hangs on so far, but Bacon's down the inside. It's a great move, but here comes back Man Piffing to try the battle for the lead. And it looks like they're side by side so far, heading into the next corner here. Bacon's looks like he has the edge heading into the corner. Who gets the better exit? It looks like it's Man Piffing. Goes a bit wide, but it looks like it's still fine. They're now side by side for the lead here with only 8 laps to go. And Bacon's still in second place. Bacon still has the edge here. Headed into the next area. Man Piffing though. Oh, he's hands on. I thought he went a bit wide there. No, Bacon gets a great run. He is in the lead of this race. And as long as he doesn't butcher it into this chicane, and he doesn't. Bacon takes the lead. Also, Sebastian is also in third. That is crazy. He was like 6th, and now he's 3rd. And Mark Anthony is 4th, with regional in 5th, and Andy in 6th. Lots of battling so far. As, what is that? Oh, they're coming up to some lap traffic here. And we have yet another retirement.
Yeah, Dino Monkey.
Dino
Monkey.
Dino Monkey has came into a pit with a transmission issue. Disappointing for him. I had a lot of great pace today. Tony is also in 12th. So, interesting to see.
Fro is also retired as well, so, yeah.
Another
more retirements today.
Lots of retirements today. Just getting word, it was a ICE failure. So that is not great to see if that's already starting to blow up in the second of the season. So, but we move. Bacon has a great lead. He has a 9/10 lead. 3rd is in about 12 seconds to the leader. So I don't know what is happening so far. But yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to extend that gap. Now it is 7/10. 8/10 is the gap now. So, yeah, Bacon's doing all he can to extend that, trying to extend that lead. And, yeah, like I said earlier during the stream, he's had great pace throughout the week.
Yeah. I mean, this race itself has been crazy. So far. I mean, I you have to be kidding. Like, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Dry, rain, dry, and then it started to pour for wet conditions, pretty much. Now it looks like it's intermediates for conditions, but this race has been absolute bollards. It is that crazy. Biblical scenes here at the second round of the European Cup.
Yeah, I have to agree with you here, Link, because because the race has been turned upside down a couple of times during this race. It's been turned on its head, like, many times. I think I might have lost count on how many times. It has started to dry and it started to rain again. So yeah, now we have Bacon's leading, Man Piffing in second place. Looks like Bacon's is trying to break that slipstream. He just went all the way to the right, trying to break that slipstream. And Man Piffing has a great run through the hairpin now. Man Piffing, he has brought the gap down to 3/10. Can Man Piffing challenge Bacon's for the lead? He's not close enough, but I think he'll try hard on the next lap. So, yeah, Man Piffing hit. That was a great run by him through the hairpin. And now as they go into the double left-hander, is Bacon's gonna make a mistake? Oh, Man Piffing makes a mistake, and that is the challenge over. And that could, and he might as well be winning this race, isn't he?
I mean, take a look. I think everyone made a mistake today. I mean, oh, Bacon! He touched the wall! Big trap, big! Look at that, Piffing! He's now right behind him! What has happened to Bacon? He completely missed the corner!
Yeah, I think that was the rain, that was the understeer that caused Bacon's to go into the wall, so... Yeah. Oh man, Pifting makes a mistake again. So yeah, mistakes being traded back and forth between the top two, and now Bacons has extended that gap to 1.4 seconds. Now we have what 4 laps to go. Now wait, no, 3.5 laps to go. So yeah, this is a very entertaining battle. They are watching the top two trading mistakes with each other, trading great runs through corners as well. This is already the race of the season in my opinion.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's the second round, and we already potentially have a vote for race of the season. Like, yeah, this is amazing. Whoever wins, whoever just finishes this race, you're in history. This race is that crazy. And yeah, Matt Piffing has decided, like, yeah, you know what? I'm not making any more mistakes. I'm just gonna chill in second. There's only like 3 laps to go.
Yeah,
as
I
long
think
as
he just wanna...
Bacons makes another mistake, and now we're coming up to lap traffic.
Oh man, Pifting has made another mistake, and that could be crucial because Sebastian told he could be catching up to Man Pifting soon, as Bacons has successfully lapped Jasper.
Bacons has stayed calm this whole race. His strategies were perfect, and I'm actually really surprised. I guess he had a huge gap after that last dry stint. But he pitted and has retaken the lead and has pretty much, well, I'm not going to jinx anything so far, but right now it looks like this race is going his way. And right now, Matt Piffing has made 2 mistakes, I think. Well, let's take a look. Matt Piffing is looking to make an overtake on a lap traffic here. And, oh wow, goes really wide there. The understeer, as you said, good call there. Must have, yeah, I guess that's must have what happened with Bacons. Just for getting a blue flag. And, yeah, that's an easy overtake from Matt Piffing. Good overtake, good move for someone who's being lapped. That was a pretty good overtake. And Jesper will be our first lapped car of the race. Surprisingly, that has to be the longest period for a lap car for a driver not to be lapped in this race. And that makes no sense, but that's got to be the longest the race has gone on to not get our first lap car. So that's just how crazy this race has been.
Oh, whoa! Sorry to interrupt you, but what's happened to Andy? He's dropped all the way down to P8. He's dropped. He's dropped 2 positions.
Getting word that it sounds like he's losing power, but the team has fixed the issue. But he is low on power by the sounds of it. But yeah, that's weird. Out of nowhere, Andy has just kind of lost positions. Yeah, I didn't catch that. No, it's not a power issue. It just sounds like he cut it a few laps. He's been cutting. But we go into the final lap now. Bacons, 3.2 second lead. Nothing can really happen. He has got this race collectively calm. The American driver just driving in that awesome livery that looks pretty nice. It does look red from far away, but it is orange. We are not colorblind. No offense. But Bacons has just drove a superior race here. We're going board for the final lap. Just look how calm he is.
Yeah, very, very calm, calculated driving by it's called Bacons. He's Man Pifting at called Bacons. I had to give props to them because they made huge gambles and it actually paid off. So yeah, Bacons, he's gonna come round. He's gonna go through sector 3, going to the long right-hander, and Bacons, get in there, lad. You have won. You have won the Grand Prix in Czech Republic. It's Colt Bacons wins here in Lukov. Man Pifting takes a brilliant second place, and that is going to help him load in the championship. Sebastian Vettel finished P3, takes his first podium of the season. Mark Anthony, he's gonna take P4 in Regional Veloce. How did he do it? Honestly, that is a strategy masterclass by Regional Veloce.
Yeah, Regional gets some respect. Oh, to the line!
Whoa.
To the line, it's Regional. Holy, that was closer than what I saw.
Zero
Denial will get 7th.
Wow, lost that by regional.
And it's Endai gets 8th place. Yeah, everyone will get points. Jesper has retired, and it sounds like it was a I don't know, a differential issue. So never mind, I'm a clown. Just like this whole race has been to me for commentary. Jesper has finished. I do apologize. That was my mess up. But no, everyone's got other than Jesper. I keep forgetting he didn't retire. But that was a crazy race. That I have to say that deserves race of the year. Anyway, before we go here, who is your? I'm gonna ask all three of you. We're gonna start with who's here. Who is your driver of the day? If you want to
he's
say
muted.
It. He's muted.
Yeah.
He's left the building with his cup of coffee. Oh, is he back?
I'm back.
Who is your driver of the day?
Well, early on, I would have said Reggie, because, you know, like, he kept on those inters just to make fun of you for you making fun of him. But his third pit stop back onto inters kind of set him back a little bit. But I think him staying on inters when everyone else went back to slicks was a really good move by him.
And Osprey, I can't pronounce your name. Apologies.
Yeah, just pronounce it as Osprey.
Osprey.
Yeah, I do think the driver of the day would be either regional Warlock Man 15 or Bacon's, but I think I have to give Bacon's this driver of the day in my opinion because he drove such a great race. Very, very good race. And yeah, he won the race. So yeah, great job to Bacons for winning this race from Man 15 and the Sebastian Vettel.
And I guess for me, I'm gonna give some respect back to regional. Kind of made fun of him for a strategy call. I'll give it to regional, Bacons, and I'll give it to Tony M21. He was 17th, and he's made his way back up to the point. So that was a great race all day. So good job from those three. But honestly, I'd give it to everyone. I mean, that race was pure chaos, and they all handled it awesome. So good job to everyone, pretty much.
Yeah, and I think we can wrap up this race in this stream for the European Cup for round 2. So yeah, the American Cup will be in a couple hours. This is myself, Wolf, Link, who's here, signing off. Goodbye for now.
See you next week.